They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Working that left side. There he goes. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
This UConn offense really has it going. On the run, still looking. Right on the money. Turning on the jets. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this offense humming.
Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. He's looking to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies!
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right.
The UConn offense goes back to work. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's 1st down from the 11. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Try and play action. Moving out of the pocket. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UConn!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. To the air on 1st down. Extending the play. That's the kind of protection you dream about as he fires left.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. And that's why that one fell incomplete.
Complete to the left. Oh, he got loose. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this 1st period with a huge gain. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires on the move. got his man on the right. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. They lost ground on first down, now second and goal from the 5. Into the house. Touchdown, Huskies! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. UConn going back to work on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient.
Breaks into the open. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the...
He's looking deep. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Give to the running back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They make the tackle, but UConn has enough for the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Finding an escape route. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Here's a heat. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And with that score, this thing is getting up.
The UConn offense goes back to work. The last time they had it, a thing of beauty. Did whatever they want, run, pass, and wound up in the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. He'll pull it down. Oh, he's got some space. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, UConn.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Looking downfield on 1st down. Rushes on him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Takes a hit as he fires. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
That's a great play by the defensive back, swatting away that football on that deep pass.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. Timeout by the offense. The last thing they need is to have half the team running one play and the other half running another. He'll get rid of it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drop. UConn going back to work on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Here comes the heat. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
How about the speed on defense? Offense trying to get tricky, trying to run the quarterback outside, but the pursuit and the speed by this defense, they got to him quick.
Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. UConn comes to the line after getting another 1st down. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grab near the marker, it's Austin. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Under fire. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. UConn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires into the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable...
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.